Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, and turn on notifications so that you will receive alerts when there are new episodes. Go get it.
That's what I tell them. I've been grinding for so long, I wake up and chase my goals. I go out and I go get it. How to code, that's all I know. I don't succeed, then I don't breathe. Success, what does it mean? If I conquer all my goals, then I'm living out my dream. Dig deep, go out and get it. Success Chronicles. Compete until it's finished. Success Chronicles. Go take care of your business. Success Chronicles. It's deeper than just winning. Success Chronicles.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Chip Baker coming to you with another episode of the Success Chronicles. Today, we're on with my guy, good friend, Mr. James Mclamb. Great guy, doing some great things to make a positive difference, and I'm truly grateful. So, first, thanks so much for taking the time to interview with the Success Chronicles.
You know, anytime that I get the opportunity to sit down and talk to Chip Baker, I'm excited about it. So,
Hey,
I'm
let's
glad
go.
to be here.
Let's go. You know, funny thing is I was thinking the same thing about you.
There you go. Well, there you go. Mutual admiration is a good way to start
Yes,
friendships.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, let's dive into it. If you don't mind sharing with the audience a little bit about who you are and what it is you do.
Well, thank you. I'm James Mclamb, and I'm the founder and CEO of organization called Generation Ziglar. And our purpose has been over the last 7 years to equip young people and those who want to work with young people with the content, the skills, the support they need so that they can really make an impact on their generation. Chip, I'm just excited about working with youth. I'm excited about empowering them. I'm excited about inspiring them and encouraging them. It goes back from my years as a teacher, years on the platform and facilitating workshops and doing keynotes at conferences. But now what gets me excited is not as much being the person up in front as I am the person that equips those who now get up in front. I want to help those who want to make an impact, whether they want to be coaches or speakers or trainers, ministers, teachers, anyone who wants to impact youth. I want to help them be the best that they can be.
And I'm glad that you said that about all of the things that you offer and you provide, because I wanted to make sure that that's highlighted as well. You know, you do lots to pour into others, lots to equip others with resources, tools, hands-on things that helps them impact and influence the world.
Well, we try our best. We try our best to do those things. Our first offering that we did was we noticed that there were just a lot of young people who really had a desire to impact their generation. They looked around and they said, my generation is struggling and they have a lot of problems.
Yeah.
And I want to help, but I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. And so that was our first offering was our training, our youth certification, where we bring in youth and we equip them with the content that they need to really talk about to help youth and stuff. And, you and I have discussed this before when you were a guest on our podcast, that, we really just focused on what youth were telling us were their problems. We didn't go to research. We didn't go to the experts. We went to the source and said, hey, what do you guys think the issues and problems facing? And then we created curriculum and content, in response to that. And so when young people, late teens, early 20s come to us, they get that content that we know is relevant. We know works.
That's awesome. It's such a blessing to have that, and it makes a big difference in their lives as well.
It does. It
Yes,
really does, to be able to know that what we're providing is relevant. And it's not just some kind of, when it originally started, there was a team of us that were in our 40s and we started creating this content. And I said, guys, we're guys in our 40s creating content for people in their 20s to teach to teenagers. Do you think that there might be some gaps there we need to fill in. So that's when we decided to go to the sources to find out what they said the problems were. And we actually used young people to create the curriculum themselves. So our content is not just, middle-aged men and women creating content for folks. This is actually youth that were helping us design this as well. So I think that makes it even more powerful.
I love it. I love it. Well, what are 3 things you've accomplished that you're proud of?
When you sent me the list of that, and I knew you were going to ask me that, the very first thing that came up to me was obviously going to be the fact that the 3 things I have would be my 3 children. That would be the first thing.
Yeah.
I could go, Sarah Beth, Jacob, and Abby are the 3 things that I have accomplished in my life that I'm most proud of. But in addition to my family, my wife of almost 30 years, and the 3 children, I'd say it was creating this organization that I'm really excited about and equipping youth. And now with the new thing that we're doing, and that is helping adults who want to be life coaches for youth, creating the program to help them. So I'm extremely excited about that brand new thing that we just launched this past spring in response to what people said they needed. And I'm proud of that. I'm proud of what we're doing there. And I'm very, very optimistic about how it can impact youth's lives.
So good. Good stuff. Well, just hearing you talk about your journey, hearing you discuss the things that you're proud of, I would consider that to be hugely successful. So let's hit on success. What is your definition of success?
Now, Mr. Ziglar's definition of success, Mr. Zig Ziglar, said that success is the maximization of the abilities that God gave you. And so I've always thought about that is the talents and the gifts and the abilities that I was created with, that God instilled in me. Am I using them to their maximum capacity? Am I doing it in such a way that gives glory to my Father and also impacts others? And if so, then I'm going to feel successful. Not whether or not I've got the account that I need, the money account, been that route, done that, got the T-shirt. Not that, that I've had titles, been there, done that, got the T-shirt for that too. Those things are just, I'm at the point now where I can look back and say, it's more, am I using these abilities that I have to really make a difference, to really empower people and leave a legacy that is of enriching people's lives and helping them reach their maximum potential as well.
I love that. You said the magic L word, legacy.
Yes.
Yeah. And, at the end of the day, what do you want your legacy to be?
For me, it's really, you go to these workshops and they'll say, what do you want your epitaph to be? What do you want your obituary to be? What do you want on your tombstone? So you think about those types of things, and especially, when you get past the 50 mark, you start thinking about it a little bit more than probably you need to. But I really want it to be that he was there to empower people. That he was there to help people reach their maximum capacity. And specifically, the audience is youth. That I want the youth that I encounter to, be better for working with me. I mean, I've spent most of the morning texting and calling with youth, encouraging them and trying to get them the resources they need so they can, be successful in their journey. So that's really what I want my legacy to be, Chip, is to know that I can impact folks and enrich people's lives. And, I think other legacy is that I'd love for folks to know that the people that I've surrounded myself with are encouragers. They're exciting. They're people that are motivated and they're positive. And they're like the Chip Bakers of the world. Of course, there's not too many Chip Bakers in this world. That's a unique and special individual right there.
Well, I, well, I appreciate the kind words. Thank you so much. And
Well, I'm just echoing. I'm not just blowing smoke now. I'm just echoing what I have been told by many, many of our mutual friends.
that's awesome. That's awesome.
You and I didn't know each other over a year ago, but now it seems like I've realized there's a whole lot of mutual friends that you and I have, and they speak so extremely high, Mr. Baker.
Yeah, and I'm grateful for all of that too. Truly grateful. But isn't it awesome when you have people that are like-minded, but more so like-hearted,
Oh yes,
can come together and do things for a common cause. And I think that's one of the reasons why I was so excited about having you on here, because I love what you do, love what you're about, and I just wanted to make sure that you get an opportunity to be highlighted because I believe in what you do. And so as we close, yes, sir, as we close, if you don't mind sharing with the audience where they can go follow you and check you out and show you some love with all of the amazing things you have going on.
Well, I appreciate that. They certainly can find us on Instagram and Facebook at Generation Ziglar. They can find me personally at James Mclamb. But if they want to find out more about our organization, then they need to connect with us at Generation Ziglar. Our website, very easy to find, generationsZiglar.com, generationsZiglar.com. If they want to find out about our coaching program, there's someone who sees youth and maybe they're life coaches for adults or business coaches or executive coaches, and they want to add this, or if it's just something that they want to do, as a side hustle in their life so that they can impact youth. If they go to generation-youth.com, generation-youth.com, they can find out more information about the coaching program there. So those are two different sites, generationsZiglar.com and then generation-youth.com. They can find out the information there.
Well, there it is. Again, I just want to say thank you so much for all that you do. Thank you so much for taking the time to interview with the Success Chronicles. And I wish you continued success.
Well, I appreciate you, sir. And I do. I am blessed to call you a friend.
Yes, sir. Right back at you. And thank you guys for checking out this episode. We'll see you next time. God bless. Go get it.